Hey Leos, welcome. My name is Angel with Ninth House Collective. Thank you guys so much for joining me. This is going to be your March reading and energy update and how I like to spend our time together. I will be using Tarot and my Moonology deck to bring messages around growth and expansion, right? How can we gain awareness and insight and affect positive change within our life so we can better tackle the obstacles and challenges that life throws our way. I often get feelings within my body or messages around chakra centers that might help bring some pieces of the puzzle to you to see how you can maybe affect some positive change within your life. And so that's pretty much it. My videos are always under 15 minutes. So I'm going to take a moment to shuffle the cards, get your energy in there. And I'm going to ask you guys, my Leo friends, just to take a moment and take a deep breath in through your nose. Hold it at the top, scan your body for stress, and with a release and soften your body and still your mind. Focus on your breath for a moment so you can get present and see where these messages, how do they fit and where do they resonate within the situations in your life. All right, allow me to be a clear channel. Connecting only with the energies of unconditional love, the highest of healing and the utmost wisdom. What is it that my beautiful Leo friends, what do they need to hear for their highest goods in regards to the energy of March? All right, we're jumping in, guys. And let's see what pieces of the puzzle want to come out for you guys today. All right, you have the Magician in its inverse position. You have the Seven of Swords in its inverse position. Guys, we got some inverses going on here. So we've got, we're going to talk about that, the meanings of the cards. You have a Major Arcana that showed up. And then you have Wand. And you also have Sword Energy. Okay. So the first card is the Major Arcana, right? This is kind of what you're being called to release, the energy you need to let go of, right? And the Wand or the Magician energy in its upright manner speaks to having everything you need to manifest your most aligned vision here in your material world, right? It depicts somebody who is in flow with not only their spiritual selves, but their intellect, the higher realms and the earthly realms, right? So when they're in flow like that and they have everything they need, they're manifesting and they're the master manifestor. They're manifesting in their highest and for their highest good, right? But it did show up in this manner, which really is speaking to thinking you're not enough, you don't have enough, and that you don't have what you need, right? So it's about switching that thought pattern because you are in a manifestation period right now. Like the energy is potent. So make sure be mindful of what you are bringing in, okay? So we're going to talk about how we can switch some of that energy, right? So the Magician, again, Major Arcana. So this speaks to a lesson or something that you've been working on for quite some time that is here and it is ready to be released. That self-doubt, that thinking you don't have enough, right? I have two centers that I'm going to jump in before I move to the cards that are talking to me right now. So root chakra and your solar plexus chakra is something that's going to bring you some pieces of the puzzle or something to contemplate. So as we're walking through these cards, so those are the two centers. There's going to be a third because I feel my throat closing, but let's stick with my line of thought here. Slow down the message. Okay. So with the Magician energy in its inverse, feeling like you don't have enough, you're not supported, root chakra is so important, right? That is exactly what that center connects us with. Feelings of safety, security, feeling safe in our body, feeling supported in this life, right? So Leo, right now, I want you to nurture that center, right? This center also correlates with, it's blocked by fears and worry, and it correlates with the relationships that we had with our early caregivers, Leo. So our parents, our babysitters, maybe siblings, people that took care of us when we were at our most vulnerable, right? So I want you to think, guys, where do you hold some fear and worry about being supported in life that might be tied to early childhood experiences? Okay, I'm jumping to the solar plexus. The solar plexus, guys, that is our personal power center. It correlates to our self-confidence, how we truly feel, think, and believe, what we believe about ourselves, right? It correlates to being able to make choices and commit to them and sticking through, making aligned choices, right? That center is typically blocked around feelings of shame and disappointment, right? So think again, my Leo friends, guilt and shame and disappointment. This card, the Seven of Swords, speaks to, it's my lying, cheating, stealing card, right? And we're talking personal growth, so I'm not talking about, but we're talking about personal growth. So when I see this in its inverse manner in a personal growth reading, this is you are lying and cheating yourself from some joy and pleasure and really alchemizing in your highest desires, visions, and most aligned paths, because you've been lying and cheating yourself with some false stories and repetitive mind spin that has you worrying. So for my Leos, you guys have everything you need. We need to unwind and really look at bringing some balance to those two centers and see where you might connect the dots and see how you might be stealing or robbing yourself from your highest joy, right? From your highest pleasure. And the throat chakra that I mentioned, that is blocked by the lies we tell ourselves. So see where you can gain a broader perspective with the knowledge you have now to maybe gain self-awareness of how you can really step into your power. Master manifester, it's here. I want you to manifest in your highest, most aligned, and really bring the good shit in, right? Stop deceiving or cheating yourself from joy and pleasure because of a negative mind spin or unhealthy kind of compulsive, like a mind spin. I want you to work on bringing balance to that. That center is the throat center, right? When I am using my channel, which is what I do primarily now because it is my love, to really focus on personal growth and development. Swords are all about our communication hub, okay? So it's about speaking of ourselves more kindly to beef up that solar plex and more accurately. It's about really not getting lost in a kind of repetitive or compulsive negative spin on something that might catastrophize it, right? Bringing that back. Stop cheating yourself from joy, pleasure, and the action to take. This card also showed up in its inverse manner. It is the Ten of Wands. This is about our passions, goals, purpose. It's often linked to our purpose, right? And our deepest desires. It's about laying down your burdens and delegating. You are spreading yourself too thin, Leos, giving to too many things. This card in its inverse is speaking to letting go of all the shit that's on your plate right now, all these wands that you're carrying that are burdens, where you're putting in too much energy and there's nothing really coming back for you. Focus on what truly is going to light your soul on fire. So those are the messages coming through. Centers again, root chakra, best nurtured by being in nature. And, you know, it seems silly, but, you know, there is an energy that comes from being in nature, from touching a tree, from putting your feet on the ground. And in our society today, all of us run around on these plastic or rubber shoes, and you need that to recharge. It really helps you with nurturing your root center and feeling safe in your body and remembering you are part of this earth and everything you truly need is right here for you. Solar plexus, that's flipping the negative critic. Positive affirmations, and throat center is really best nurtured by journaling, right? Getting clear with your communication, writing it down. What are the pros? What are the cons? What is the stuff that just doesn't fit that I can let go of and delegate? Give it someplace else. You're ready to manifest for your highest good, so stop cheating yourself. All right. Those are your centers. Those are the messages. And to close out your reading, my beautiful Leos, we are going to draw a message from your higher self, from Moonology, to kind of wrap up this reading. You're in a manifestation period. I really want you to be aware of what you're manifesting. Don't lie or cheat or rob yourself because of a negative mind spin that's based in fear and not in an accurate story, right? Where can you lay down some burdens so that you can really focus on the things that set your soul on fire, right? It's going to look different for everyone. All right, Leo, what is it for Moonology? What is the message you need to hear for the energy of March? Surrender to the divine. Lay down the burden. Stop cheating yourself. Stop trying to control everything. Stop operating from fear. Surrender to the divine. You have everything you need. Let go and stop trying to control. Stop trying to control everything, right? Like, let go. We can't control anything except for our own energy. So lean into creating some balance this month in your root center, your solar plexus, and your throat center. You're all spectacular creatures. Take the time to nurture you, and I look forward to connecting soon.